Sean Miller again, and welcome to my Week 6 video assignment, my informative speech. For this week's assignment, I wanted to get out of my computer room and bring you guys down here to my kitchen where I can talk to you about the different kinds of sports supplements which are available to you on the market. As a certified fitness coordinator, I'm often approached by individuals looking to incorporate these products into their own dietary and fitness regimens, and they often have questions about what these products do and the ones I use for my own fitness routines. Now, before I give anybody any advice, I must caution you. You should always consult your primary care physician before you start using any of these products. This is going to help you determine if you are in fact healthy enough for physical activity or if you have any underlying medical conditions which could interact with these products. I also want to make sure that my clients have a sound fitness and nutritional program in place. Now, for the nutritional program, you want to make sure that the bulk of your caloric intake come from those nice lean cuts of meat, those brightly colored fruits, and those nice green leafy vegetables. Sports supplements should be used as just that, supplements to an already balanced diet. In addition to getting your caloric intake from those whole food groups, you also want to make sure that you're getting enough water. The average person needs 55% of their own body weight in ounces of water every single day. So, for a 100-pound person, that means you're drinking 55% of that weight, 55 ounces of water. That's just to replace the amount of water you lose throughout the day through your normal body processes. If you're already exercising, or if you have a very strenuous job, you want to make sure you're doing a one-for-one replacement with whatever you sweat out. Those nice sweet sports drinks are great for a temporary fix, but they should not replace water as your primary source of fluid. Before I consider taking any one of these sports products, I want to make sure I do my homework. This means I want to know everything about the product that there is to know. I want to know what they're designed to do. I want to know what's contained in them. So I look to several different sources to get this information. Printed material is great. I have several different ones up here. But almost as much as I scrutinize the product itself, I scrutinize the material I'm reading. I want to know about the laboratory that did the studies. Is it an accredited laboratory? And also, is it reputable? Has it gotten in trouble for putting misinformation out there on the internet? The next thing I want to know is who actually paid for the study. In this product's particular case, the manufacturer, the laboratory, and the organization that paid for it are all the same company. Now, this doesn't mean that this is bad information. It just means that it should be taken with a grain of salt. This company is obviously trying to make a profit by selling you their product. If at any time you do not trust the information that's contained in this literature, you're always free to search out the internet to find information that might support or conflict with that information. If you're not sure about the product, don't take it. That's the best advice I can give you. Or if you start experiencing any adverse reaction to the product, immediately stop taking it and seek medical attention. Now, I have personally tried every single one of these products up here, and I've had no adverse reactions to them. However, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take small steps in figuring out which ones work best for you. Let's begin. The foundation of my own supplementation product begins with protein powder. There's 3 different kinds of protein powder which I'm going to talk about today. The first kind of protein powder is casein powder. Now, this is great for those long periods of time when I'm not able to get a meal. A lot of bodybuilders and a lot of sports athletes take this right before they go to bed because they can't afford to lose out on the muscle mass they've worked so hard to build. I in fact know a lot of bodybuilders who will set an alarm halfway through the night and take a scoop of this so they don't lose out on any of that muscle mass. They want to keep their bodies in an anabolic state, which means they're building muscle, versus a catabolic state, which is where the body actually attacks its own muscle mass to use it as energy. The next kind of protein powder I use is whey. Whey is a fast digesting and easily absorbed protein. This is best used after those hard strenuous workouts when you do the most damage to your body. Now, this doesn't mean you're injured. This is the type of damage that creates that muscle soreness that we all love. Those little micro tears that happen during exercise are repaired by the compounds in this protein. This is what makes us stronger and makes us faster. The next kind of protein powder I actually use pretty sparingly. This product right here is a full meal replacement. This is great when you're trying to add on huge mass in a relatively short period of time. For me, there's a bit of a mental hurdle I have to get over with this one because the serving size for this product is 630 calories. For most adults, that's well over 1/3 of their total daily calorie intake, and they're asking you to take it in one meal. The next product I use frequently is a pre-workout compound. This one's made by Muscle Farm. However, you can find a lot of them out there that contain the same basic proprietary blends. This is going to be a mixture of caffeine, creatine, as well as arginine. Most people are familiar with caffeine and creatine. Arginine is a compound that makes us feel full and pumped up after our workout. There's actually a lot of interesting research being done about the benefits of creatine. A lot of success has been found with increasing muscle mass and muscle density, as well as interesting research with Alzheimer's patients. The next compound I'm going to talk about is an intra-workout product. Now, this one here contains 7,000 milligrams of branched-chain amino acids. That's going to support protein synthesis throughout my workout and throughout the day. I also take this on my off days, so I'm continuing to maximize my benefits. For any kind of athlete out there, you always want to make sure you're getting a sound multivitamin into your system. Most of your Centrums and most of your one-a-days are great for sedentary adults, but they're not like this one that support a truly athletic lifestyle. The other essential sports supplement you want to take is fish oil. Fish oil has been proven to increase cognitive ability as well as lower your LDL and blood pressure, something that everyone wants to have in their system. As I said before, many of these products are quite expensive. This entire layout you see up here is about $300 worth of products. Very expensive indeed, and I'll tell you what, unless the product works, I don't use it. I'm still evaluating some of these up here, so the jury's still out. If you don't see the results you wanted to see from a particular product, stop taking it. There's no reason to continue something if it's not working. Before you fully invest in the product, I also recommend you go to GNC or Vitamin Shop and you get free samples of the different kinds of compounds out there. I got several of these for free, and the company is more than willing to hand these out so they can get your business. I also recommend you get the free samples to assess your own tolerance on the product and see if you will have any of those adverse reactions I talked about before. When taking any kind of product or entering into any dietary program, you want to make sure you're documenting everything right in the food diary. In order to have a sound food diary, you also want to know exactly how many calories you're supposed to take in. There is a misconception that says 2,000 calories is what every adult needs to take in. Now, that calorie intake is designed for a 180-pound male who lives a sedentary lifestyle. For me, myself, I look to take in about 3,200 calories every single day. That's based on an active lifestyle and 230 pounds. If I were to take in 2,000 calories a day, that wouldn't sustain any of my lifestyle activities, and it certainly wouldn't sustain my fitness regimen. I wanted to take a minute and thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found this information useful.